What's up, y'all? Um, First, I want to apologize for my absence on YouTube. Just been kind of busy lately, you know. But I've been busy lately, trying to do some projects and stuff like that. But I want to thank everybody that subscribed to me and added me as a friend on YouTube. Really appreciate it. Again, I'm sorry I can't be there like that. Something happened with my webcam. Misplaced my iPod. And yeah, so I ain't been able to upload videos like that. But I want to say, I want to give a shout out to Spinning That One on YouTube. He does wrestling videos, and you know, I mean, I'm not a big wrestling fan like I was, but you know, it's cool. The reason I subscribe to him though is because sometimes he's able to think outside the box, you know, and he's like, cause he's not just restricted, like he don't just do wrestling videos. Sometimes he'll do other videos, like on the war on drugs, for instance, which is the video I'm responding to. And just, he had a lot of valid points, and he said a lot of the same things I've been saying for a long time. It's kind of ironic that he did the video, cause just last night I was watching this thing that came on VH1 back in 2006 called The Drug Years, where they broke down all the drugs throughout the years, like pretty much. Like they started off with I think they started off with pills, and then they went into LSD, then they went into cocaine, and it's just they really like broke it down, and it's like you can understand it. It's a great documentary. It's not on YouTube, I don't think, but I downloaded it from some website. I don't even remember what the name of it was. I was looking for it for a long time because it's one of the best documentaries like out there. But anyway, it was just like he just had so much good points. I mean, like I can't stress that enough, because it's like one thing that this lady, you know, she was so biased too on the documentary. She just kept on saying how like the Reagan administration, Ronald Reagan, did a brilliant job on the war on drugs. And really, they didn't do anything. All they did was just say, don't do drugs. That's it. And somebody made a great point in that. Like, okay, people aren't just saying no to drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just the thing. Like, everybody is saying, just say no to drugs. And it's like we are getting nowhere as a society by telling children to just say no. And it's like, I think that we get blinded by the children are the future and stuff like that, and we just trying to just tell the children don't do drugs. But you know, it's adults that do that, and it's adults that don't really care and just, you know, let children do the drugs. It's like we need places for adults, you know. I mean, and then he said that they put drug users, spending that is, they put drug users in prison. That's messed up, because it's like they come back even worse, especially when you put them in prison as opposed to a rehab clinic where they can get help, where they can be around people that have used or that have come out of that dark hole which they are in, you know. But yeah, they come out worse than they were. There was a rapper, one of my favorite rappers, and I know a lot of people might not know who he is, but his name's ODB, you know, and he went to jail for using drugs. That's right, he did. You can look it up. He went to jail for using drugs. He never attacked anyone. He was not harmful. He just had issues. And if you read his Wikipedia page, they said that according to one police officer, ODB had said he wanted the drugs to go away. That's all he said. And they put this guy in prison. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he never attacked nobody. Like, he never hurt anyone but himself. He abused his body. He needed help, serious counseling. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, once he came out of prison, he wasn't the same. You know, oh no, he was they put him in a mental institution, that's right, because he was using drugs. You know, I mean, like, that does more harm to a person when they do that, because you put them away for so long. Like, they put him away for 3 years, and think about it, like, just feel that for a moment. You away for 3 years from your family, around these crazy ass people. You know, so when you come out of when you come out of jail, you're gonna be heartless and you're not gonna care. You know, like you probably gonna start selling drugs to kids because like that's prison really messes up your mentality. I'm serious. I never been, but it's like I know I can imagine. You know, away from everybody, like 6 hours feel like 6 days. You know what I'm saying? And all that, like everything is extra long. That's how I see prison. It's stuff is extra long, and so you start talking to yourself. You be your own best friend and all that. So what do you think is going to happen when a person like that's been away for 3 years comes out of prison? How do you think they gonna react? How do you think they gonna behave? What do you think the first place they're gonna go to? What you think they're gonna start using? They're gonna start using drugs even more, and then they're gonna wind up hurting themselves or hurting people. Cause now they're even more crazy. Like you put them in jail because you tried to get them to not hurt people or whatever it is. But now they're even worse because you put them in a cell and they all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And they're all messed up. And now you made them worse. You know, instead of trying to make them better and help them in a rehab clinic. And I also read, you know, this is the last thing I want to say. I read that he escaped from a rehab facility, and people say that that's the reason why they put him in jail. But still, even if someone escapes from a rehab facility, you don't put them in jail. If you people ever seen Celebrity Rehab, every episode I've seen, there have been like these celebrities leaving rehab. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the camera off me. I'm not doing this. And it's like, you never see them go to jail. You know what I'm saying? You never seen Baleen go to jail when she was on top of the roof on one of the Celebrity Rehab episodes. But in conclusion, I feel like the war on drugs is never going to get nowhere because people don't know what they're doing. No one does. You know what I'm saying? The best way to get rid of the drug problem is to tackle what's causing it. You know what I'm saying? And we got to figure out how this junk is getting here instead of just taking people to jail that are just using the drugs. You know what I mean? We're just the users of it. We're not contributing to the drugs getting here. We're abusing ourselves. You know, that we need help. Not me, because I don't use drugs, but the people that are using drugs, they need help. You know.